It's 7:18. Thousands of riders bicycling through San Diego County this morning. Day 2 of the Bike MS ride.
KTLA's own Sam Rubin is live in Carlsbad.
Oh, hey,
You're
Sam.
actually riding right now?
I hope that's what he's doing. Otherwise, the motion is disturbing.
Countless hours. Just stay calm, Chris. But anyway, actually, you want to see a little cool Hollywood trick? So this is our official bike cam. And then watch this. We press a button. And we go to the other camera. How is that? Very good. This is Tim, the strongest member of our team. I know, that was pretty effective. By the way, Tim is wearing a kilt, which happens that way. Anyway, welcome to Bike MS Day 2, part of the KTLA team here with us today. This is the second day of, for many yesterday, 100 miles, 75 miles. We all did 50 miles, doing another 50 miles today. And this is the starting point. You can see lots and lots of people taking off from here in Carlsbad, making their way all the way to San Diego. $2 million raised over the course of the weekend, even more than that. And, you know, our friend Matt, who's been with us for many, many years, whose wife is afflicted with MS, I think always best articulates, it's lots of fun for Ollie, but why we really do the ride.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sam. It's been a lot of years, 35 years that she's had MS. So this is number 37. I'll keep riding until we finally get enough money to cure this thing.
But don't you find that over the time, I mean, progress has been made? That's the thing.
Oh, absolutely, progress has been made. I mean, it's too slow for us, right? But the progress has been made. I just hope that this thing continues on until we're done. It's great. I love it. I love the ride. Thanks.
You absolutely, and you can see behind us here, more and more people, they sort of do it in a staggered start. And so using that bike cam that we utilized before, what we're going to try to do is the highlight of the ride is that Torrey Pines Hill. We've ridden it with you on the air before. This time we're going to actually ride it on the air. No fake. We'll do the whole thing with the bike cam. And Chris's idea, which I think might be appealing to Chris and I, but not to anyone else, is to put it in a little box in the corner of the screen and watch us go all the way up that 3-mile hill. In any event, we'll check in with you all morning. We've got some... Oh, by the way, TV's Eric Spilker was here yesterday, and then that baseball team is going to the World Series. So what happened last night? He literally left his bike, flying to Boston tonight. He'll have live coverage from Boston on the morning news tomorrow morning. So we lost Eric after day one, but we got me and the rest of the group. Again, it's over 2,000 riders from all these different teams all over the place. And we'll be with you throughout the course of the morning.
We're so glad. How are you feeling, Sam?
Yeah, how you doing?
I think you tweeted something about you didn't practice ahead of time. You weren't training, and you did great.
This is a slogan that my daughters feel is irresponsible for me to say, but my new slogan is: don't train, don't diet, try it, you'll like it. I think it works out very well.
Hey, you know what? It's all for a good cause, so it's worth it.
Yes. Oh, wait. One fashion thing. This is going to be of great interest to Liberty and Dana. I look at these socks I found.
Oh, and it's you, babe.
It says bae.
Yeah.
Babe.
So,
Why should wear them?
That's
So-
he's his own babe.
Mrs. Rubin should have them.
for the time being. Right.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Anyway, we'll be
Thank
with
you,
you
Sam.
throughout the course of the morning. You'll see all these people actually biking.
I love it. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, KTLA Sam Rubin is riding through San Diego County to support the battle against multiple sclerosis.
Sam, where are you at now? How you doing?
Very well. We're in Lucadia, and we're about to have, I don't know what you're able to see or not see, an excellent downhill, and then if I make the light, that will hopefully carry me to make the uphill that faces it. But you've got 2,000 people. You might hear the phrase, on your left, and that would be people passing me. Okay, the light is a 4, 3, 2, I'm going to do the ride, and then you'll see this uphill. In any event, I think Eric and I have been this ride for way more than 20 years. And it's just such a terrific experience. This is now, you'll see it slow down as we go up the hill. In any event, raising more than $2 million in this ongoing fight against MS. And one thing that we do in conjunction with telling the story of the ride every year, there's so many different teams. And Eric found a really, by the way, the paving here now in Encinitas, perhaps not as good as in Lucadia. In any event, here's a team that Eric met that has an incredibly special story. Watch this, I'll keep pedaling the whole time.
Yeah, we love coming here for our training rides. Super nice.
For Jacob Hamilton, the idea that he would lead a team of friends and relatives on a bike ride from Irvine to San Diego would have seemed impossible a few years ago. At the age of 17, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. He had dreamed of a career in music.
That was my senior year of high school. I was captain of the drum line in the marching band, had prospects of maybe doing drum corps, and that kind of got flipped upside down when I was in a wheelchair at the beginning of my senior year.
All of a sudden, he couldn't walk, but a woman who knew Jacob's family from their church in Yorba Linda decided to do something.
I just imagined a young man starting out his life with all his hopes and dreams ahead of him, and now all of them came to a crashing end. And it haunted me. I really couldn't get it out of my mind.
And so Athena Morris got some people together to join in the MS Ride, which raises more than $2 million every year for MS research and programs. Team Hakubito, she called it, after Jacob.
It was the first time I had ever ridden my bike longer than 12 miles, and I hit 150 miles that first year in 2008, which my husband thought I was completely crazy.
For the first 3 years, Jacob was only able to watch his team do the ride. But gradually he got stronger, and he found that he was able to get back on a bike himself and take part. At first for 25 miles, and then for longer distances.
I just got better. Like, thank the Lord that I figured out what triggers I had, and advancements in medication. That was a big thing.
He also credits his religious faith. For Jacob, the challenges of living with MS haven't gone away. Fatigue is a big problem. So is the loss of motor skills in his legs. But every year he is pedaling to San Diego along with a team that includes his mom and dad and his wife too. His message to people who have just learned that they have MS?
It's not over. This is just something new. Change is different, but it's just a new season of life.
From the time that he was diagnosed to see what his life is like today, I'm just like floored by it. And to see him married and riding his bike and participating in a ride like this is incredible.
I tell you what, and those are the stories replicated again and again. In fact, Jacob and so many members of his team, we were all at this hotel bar last night watching the Dodger game, and it was so exciting there. We were trying to do Lynn, just so you can see so many of the people riding with us. Having a good ride this morning? Good. I'm still doing it. There we go. So you know what? We're going to do this throughout the course of the morning. In our 9 o'clock hour, the Torrey homework assignment for Chris. Chris, research Torrey, Torrey. Torrey Pines, get all the geographical information. We'll ride up that hill, which is sort of the torment of the ride. We'll do that live in the 9 o'clock hour. In the meantime, Liberty, how about next year? You join us. You're certainly fit enough. We will see you on the ride next year.
Maybe, but you know, it's during the weekend, so I would have to call boss and make sure that that's okay. But I would love to do that. Great ride out there. And looking good, multitasking. I'm impressed, Sam. All right.
It's a good morning all around. KTLA Sam Rubin is about to tackle something as well. Sam, you're doing good. There's a cupcake at the top of the hill.
Oh.
Cupcake, top of the hill. Watch this. There's the power. Yeah!
There you're getting it. Now you're going, Sam. Go, Sam. Go. Look at him for the cupcake.
Bring those cupcakes at the top of the hill. That was a few years ago, and it did motivate him.
Cupcakes always motivate Sam. Motivate a lot of us. We'll take it.
Hey, how you doing,
There you
Sam?
are, Sammy.
All right, so here we go. And by the way, KTLA Weekend Morning News, technical marvel. We have never been this ambitious. Hello to Torrey Pines. Del Mar's over there. And in just a little bit, we're going to go. These guys are taking pictures. We're going to go up this entire Torrey Pines Hill. Chris, did you do your research? Did you figure out how many miles it is and what's involved?
I have no idea. I believe
It's
everything you tell us.
I think it's like 2 or 3. How is it 2 miles straight up? How much? 2 miles straight up. And so anyway, we have the camera, we have the bike cam, and we have a drone. So we're literally, so here's the technical plan. In just a moment, after I catch my breath and we say a mutual prayer together, I will get on the bike, I'll take off, they'll fire up the drone will follow about halfway up the hill. Whenever you guys get tired of it, that's fine. And then we will reconnoiter at the very top of the hill with the camera there. So you tell me when you want me to, I have to like change a couple chords, but then off we go. So this, of course, is all for Bike MS, supporting people with multiple sclerosis. Eric Spillman and I have done this ride for Liberty was in diapers still for way more than 20 years. And this is always the highlight or low light, depending on your point of view. So, shall we? Or
Yes, go for it. Go for it, Sam.
perfectly happy to do it.
We love it. You
so
can do
hang
it.
on. And once I switch, we can talk again. So
Okay,
hang on.
okay, we're standing by.
Oops.
Torrey Pines. Doesn't look too terribly hot today. A little misty, a little foggy as always there. What's that?
No, the mist was fantastic.
Yeah.
The mist
Larry
was
says
great.
it's perfect. Morning mist is good for a bike ride. Okay, here he goes.
Right.
Saddling
Okay.
up on his steel horse.
Yeah.
This is like a live advertisement for Dr. Brett Mulkin. You look fantastic.
This thing.
Yeah, you look great. We see you, man.
This thing. All right. Okay. All right. So what you're gonna experience now is I pulled myself back, but I enjoyed the sound of my own voice. Phrase all the time on your left,
Yeah.
and these are gonna be all the people who pass me as we make our way up the hill.
You're doing great, Sam. I gotta tell you, every
So this-
year, this is so inspiring. You do this. You do it for a good cause. You do it to bring the team together, and your commitment. I just love it. I know you're working hard, and you're trying to keep your earpieces in.
I just have to do the earbuds better.
I know, but what you do, Sam, inspires all of us, and we love it so much. You probably can't hear us right now. It's okay. Keep going. We're just telling you how much we love you.
Try again.
You want me to tell you over again how
Okay,
much we love you and how much you inspire us. So thank you for doing this. It's not easy.
You know what? There's another way to show your love. Put up the full screen. It's the website for the organization. And you can donate to the ride whilst we are doing the ride. Or
Oh boy.
you can go to my social stuff. Sam, Chris, tell them my social stuff.
Yes, Sam KTLA, I think, is your Instagram. And we're looking
Or
at you
Sam on
guys.
TV, I think.
Right, we're watching you on the drone right now. And so we can see how hard you're working.
Okay, how's
and
that
you're
going?
uphill. Oh my God, it looks
Oh,
so
wow.
awesome.
Sam
it
on
looks so
TV.
awesome.
And that's where you go, or the website,
Yes.
Bike MS, and you make a donation. And only if you donate $5,000 in the next 5 minutes will Sam be able to make it to the top of the hill. It's impossible otherwise. This man is only motivated by two things: sprinkles, cupcakes, and money going to a good charity.
Sam on TV for Twitter and Instagram. We love it. Fantastic. And he's representing for Eric Spillman also, who is heading to Boston. So you are our team members, and we love you for doing
He's
that.
a man on a mountain, Sam Rubin. Good luck. Good luck. Make a donation. Let's cheer him on, okay? Let's get with Sammy. He has conquered the toughest part of his Bike MS Bay to Bay ride.
We're going to check in with him live. Have you made it over the hill? Now you're on
Some would say he's well
I made
over.
it. So here's the thing. Look at how they greet people as they come through the thing. The whole Star Wars crew and the more teams. Again, it's 2,000 riders in all. And that hill, while I was doing it, I heard the entire Gale on the go. I learned all about the upcoming election through the myriad of ads. I saw your Uber clothes delivery, so I essentially got the whole half-hour show. It takes about 20 minutes or so to get all the way up the hill. So now about 2/3 done for the rest of the day. And this is kind of fun. It shows you what's happening here. This is the rest stops they put up periodically throughout the ride. And so, riders gather the first aid tent over there. Chris, if we can in time, I'll walk you over to the snacks. In any event, the whole thing now, more than 20 years in the making, to raise money for the MS Society, which held, and there's so many people actually riding today, not only supporting the battle against MS, but you guys wave to all the people in LA. There it is. See, look how happy these guys are. I think these are great uniforms. Don't you like these? They're trying to be.
Oh yeah.
They're happy.
That's
couple.
cool. Very, very stealth.
There it is. No, but I thought it was they doing like lederhosen. So here's our snack selection.
What do you got?
Show you
What do you got?
how
Oranges?
remarkably fit,
No donuts?
fit I am. I don't see any donuts. What do we have snack-wise? We got bars, waters, some Cheetos, oranges, and then speaking of oranges, again, I just did that whole
Yeah.
ride.
Do it. Yeah, we love this.
Oh,
wow.
oh, hey.
I'm usually very good at
He's
that.
really good at it. Go ahead, try again.
You know what?
It's just that you've been
Let me
working really
let me
hard.
take the gloves off.
Yeah,
Hang on. Just
he's a
takes
great
second.
juggler.
I've never seen Sam juggle before.
I didn't know he could do that.
He's a man of many
I've got a myriad of
talents.
talents you just don't get.
Is this what happens late at the Christmas party?
Look at him.
Oh man.
He's much better. He's tired. One more time. There we go. I think those are big
These are a
oranges.
little big.
Yeah, the big orange. George Pinocchio can't do that.
There. What'd you say? Yes, he can. He aspires to, but he can't. Love the snacks. And all our great volunteers.
You're a
In
star,
any event,
Sam.
so we're headed here. If you're
Wow.
familiar with the area, Torrey Pines is right there. And then UCSD, La Jolla. It's all basically downhill from here.
That's great.
So
Hey,
that's,
Sam.
you should see these things. You look at the people do the recumbent bikes.
Oh, the recumbent, yes.
Yeah, I saw you riding that at Disneyland. I think one of those.
So,
Yeah. Hey, let's put that full screen on.
so let's put the full screen up for you.
You go ahead.
bike2finishms.org, and you can press a button, as I'm sure Dana Devin will do, that says donate, and you can do it in any of our names or for the KTLA team or however you wish to do it. But we appreciate spending the time with you guys this morning. I'm so effectively glad it's over. Eric Spillman on a plane to Boston, live with us. World Series coverage tomorrow from Boston.
Beautiful.
And here we go again.
That's awesome. You represent for it.
Chris, what about you next year on the bike?
I would love to do that with you. But I would annoy the heck out of you because I would insist upon a bicycle for two. We would kibitz the entire time up the hill.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy. We'll be back in 2 minutes here. Stand by on the Big Five.